So I love to start these sessions with intention, you knowing my intention, which is to bring you the most amount of healing and clarity as possible in the short period of time that we have together. And if I could give you one thing on this call that could make the biggest difference for you, what would that one thing be?
Oh gosh, that's a great question. I think the biggest reason that I'm trying to do different things like this is to just finally be okay with myself. I struggle a lot with like internal chatter, and the constant battle of like, yes, you can do this, or no, you can't do this. And it's little menial things too. So, but it affects all parts of my life. So I don't really know how to answer that except to say that like I'm just trying to quiet the noise in my head.
Yeah, I was going to say it sounds like you have a really negative inner voice
Yeah,
that's sort of
yes,
dominant.
yeah, yeah. And so I guess like I've been reading a lot about shadow work
Hmm.
so that I can kind of extinguish that because it comes through in how I approach relationships or how I may self-sabotage relationships.
Okay, good. I'm
Um,
glad you're looking into that because that's really going to help. So, if we can look into, okay, when you're in this pattern, like say you meet someone, you have this self-sabotaging pattern that pops up. What does that pattern look like?
you something that I'm not doing enough of.
Okay, so
Um,
so it's about how soon into the relationship that feedback starts coming in.
I mean, I would say pretty soon. I would say like typically, and I'm also reflecting on like work relationships, personal relationships, right? Like I've in my career, I work in education and I work in educational leadership. And so I've worked for a handful of companies, and most recently I've jumped a couple different times. And due to some relationships that I've had romantically or different friendships, that same way that I handle relationships are the same no matter if it's a working relationship, a home relationship, or a romantic relationship. If
Hmm.
something goes awry or if I feel like I did something wrong, then it's all on me to fix it. And I hate disappointing people. And so then that's where that self-sabotage comes in. It's like you're just going to disappoint. But it's such a weird thing for me though, like because I know like I have a lot of great things to do, but I hate pumping myself up. I hate talking about myself. So I think it's that
Why?
it's just like, well,
Why?
stop. I don't know. I don't know.
Guess.
I think it comes from my childhood. I think it comes from like having to be like I was shushed a lot. I was, go in your bedroom and play. Like I am a lot. I'm boisterous and I'm a lot and I laugh and I'm a good time and maybe sometimes I'm a lot to handle. I don't know. So there are some times where I'll, tone myself down a little, but then maybe I also internally become resentful because I can't be truly who I want to be. And what's crazy though, as I've gotten older, is like and that was, I can reflect and know that because you asked me where do I think that comes from? I think that comes from, being in a household where, go sit down, be quiet, knock it off, and then just a lot of times, there's three of us, me and a sister, and then a younger brother. And the younger brother was the only boy. So then there were two sisters, and we're always kind of pitted against each other. But I don't think our parents meant to do it. It was just like always kind of like a competition. And I never wanted to be better than her. I think we just always had this like, well, if she has that, I should have it too type of thing. And maybe over time that just kind of like manifested, and we don't have the best relationship. We will do anything for each other, but we're not close. We have friends that serve that relationship for one another.
So
So,
let's look specifically in the romantic relationships.
mhm.
What's the pattern in romantic relationships for you?
I mean, I'm still single. I'm 48. And so I'm looking for the patterns. And like for me, my first relationship with my son's father, I was 21 when I had sex with him. Because I didn't want to kind of do all of that, like, have sex with people. I didn't do that type of stuff in college or anything. Not to say I didn't want to, and, didn't make out, but it just didn't ever come to fruition. And so we got married. My father died when I was 25, very suddenly. And, I don't think I truly knew what love was at the time. And we got married because every event in my life just kind of masked the mourning of my father, of his passing. And
So you married a man that you didn't
I
really
don't no,
love.
I don't think no, I wasn't in love with him. Nope. And
Mhm.
so I realized that, we were together for 10 years, 7 years into the marriage. We have a son. My son was 5, and we did counseling for 6 years. And I knew I wasn't in love with him, and I didn't want to be in a marriage just because we had a kid and because that's, what you said. It wasn't fair to him. For some reason, I don't think I am worthy of somebody loving me.
That's what I look for in these. I look for the beliefs. Here's what I know. Everything that we're experiencing in our life goes back to the beliefs we hold. All of it. Within the identity is all the beliefs, right? From the identity creates the belief creates the thought creates the emotion creates the circumstances of our life. It all goes back to the beliefs within the identity. So, what I look for in my work in quantum healing is all the beliefs. And then what I do is I find the beliefs and I unplug the emotional attachment to it. Do you know what happens?
I
It's
feel like that.
neutralized. It's neutralized.
Yeah, then it's a very, yeah, like it's a very neutral feeling, and that feeling can be really scary too,
Why?
because I don't know where to go.
Right. Because you didn't take on that's a big part of the healing journey, by the way, too.
Yeah,
So what happens is when we heal and
because we're
clean
so
out the
used to all those
shadows.
behaviors that we lean into, right? Like you're like, what happens? Well, what happens is we stand there, we're neutralized, and we're like, and we either fight or flight, right?
No, it's just it feels lonely because we don't have an identity. But the cool thing is we get to create the new identity.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
long as we're okay with letting go of the old. And
right,
where people get stuck is they'll hang on to the old just because it's familiar. When I say, hey, you can create a new thing, but you're going to have to let go of that old thing first, that could be scary for a person because they think like they're not going to have an identity. But the
right.
truth is that you're creating yourself anew every single day. And by staying plugged to that old matrix set of beliefs, you get the same results.
Yeah,
And in
yeah,
quantum healing, we're going to unplug from that matrix, from that old set of beliefs, and we're going to create the new one. Obviously, this is one session, so we'll go as far as we can, but that's quantum healing versus talk therapy.
right.
We do things fast here. So what I'm going to look for, I just want to nail down a little bit of the pattern. So here you go from this marriage where you married him, but you didn't really love him. Then what happened after?
I've been in a handful of long-term relationships that have ended. The first guy that I was in a relationship with, and it ended. He didn't want to have children, and I did. We had an ectopic pregnancy together, unbeknowing, like we didn't know I was on birth control and all that. And then, so I think that was definitely a communication thing, and that's kind of where I learned. All right,
How long
communication
did
is.
that go for?
We were together almost 2 years.
Okay.
And then a string of relationships. I tend to find, and I know this is going to sound cliche, and a lot of women I hear talk about this, I just find broken men. But I also hesitate to say that now just because there's just a lot of people dealing with a lot of stuff. So the people that have come into my life have definitely have been dealing with a lot of stuff.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If we were to take all the qualities of these men you've been together, if we took all the ones they had in common, what would those commonalities be?
Some kind of addiction,
Addiction. Okay.
either alcoholism or drug,
Okay, so addiction, what else?
narcissism.
Narcissism. Okay.
I mean, they're all blue collar.
Okay, blue collar.
I don't know.
Those are the three big ones then.
Those were the three big ones.
Okay. Okay, that's enough to go on.
I mean, there were good qualities too. They're all
There,
sense of
there's
humor,
There's always
those.
good
Yeah,
qualities. This isn't about bashing anyone. We're just
yeah,
looking to heal the pattern. So we are looking for the negative here
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in order to heal it, not to bash anyone,
Gosh, yeah, yeah,
obviously.
yeah, yeah,
But there's the reason why we attract certain people, especially with very common themes, is because of our childhood. So if we
yeah,
don't dig into like you said, the shadow work is everything because it's letting us know the beliefs that we're holding on to. And the whole goal of this is to take the pain out of the body. So we're going to have to feel it to heal it. So I hope you brought your Kleenex.
Yeah, they're right next to me.
Okay. You'll be needing those. And then the other part is to identify the beliefs because once you shine a light on the beliefs, it all makes sense. Oh, okay. When I found my major belief, which was I'm unlovable, I saw how it sabotaged all my relationships.
Yeah,
And it all made sense to me once I found it. So that's the power of finding the thing. Sometimes we think, oh, if we find it, that will make it true. That's not the way it works. Once we
right.
find it, we illuminate the fact that it was something we created when we were a little girl and
Yeah,
something was happening to us. And it is the belief that, or it is the thought that came into our mind that got stamped onto the subconscious mind. That's it.
yeah,
Just much like the hardwire in a computer, that
yeah.
computer was hardwired with beliefs, programs, whatever. We're the same way. So if there's
Mhm.
something we want to change in our life, we go back to the hard drive.
Yeah,
So for us, we got in this process of quantum healing, we're looking to emote the pain, move the pain out of the body. And the way we do that is by feeling it. So when I find you resisting the pain, I'm going to invite you to melt back into it because it only takes 90 seconds to feel it fully before it's dissolved.
yeah,
90 seconds. That's it. And then it's out of your body, out of your field. So it's worth it. And yeah, this process will feel a little like a meditation. There's going to be times where it's challenging to go into the pain. And I want you to just relax into it when that happens and go into it. And then it'll be dissolved quicker. If you resist it, it just takes longer.
right, right. Mhm.
Does that sound doable?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay. So this is the part where I need you to get into a relaxed, comfortable position, preferably with your feet flat on the ground with no shoes or socks on.
Yep. Okay.
So we have that free flowing energy. Spine as straight as possible. If you think of like like your spine up by a string and you pull it, you're like, and then you're going to have your eyes closed for this whole process until I have you open them. Hey, Tammy Cox here. If you're ready to stop repeating painful relationship patterns and finally create the love and connection you deserve, there is a way. Click the link in the description to schedule a call with me and let's talk about what's really holding you back. Now, back to the show. So just soften your eyes, and I want you to begin to connect to your breath, taking longer, slower, deeper breaths in through your nose, and you can hold it and exhale out any resistance. That's right. Just begin to allow your muscles to just let go, to surrender, to relax. That's right. And I want you to picture at the top of your head, sitting right there on your scalp, is a big ball of energy, a healing energy bubble sitting right there on top of your head. And I want you to give this energy bubble a color, any color that feels healing and loving. What color would that be?
You want me to tell you or just to put it my
Yes. Yes.
Oh, like an ocean blue.
Ocean blue. Beautiful. So I want you to allow the top of your head to open up to receiving this healing ocean blue energy streaming down through the top of your head. And as it moves down your body, allow it to just relax every cell, bringing this healing, loving, wonderful energy into each and every cell as it moves down, starting with your brain, both right and left hemispheres, moving into your eyes and your ears, your nose, your chin. That's right, allowing it to just swirl down through all of your cells, putting your entire head in this relaxed, healing, wonderful state as it moves down your neck and your throat to your shoulders, moving down your arms to your elbows and your wrists, filling your fingers with this healing blue energy. That's right. And I want you to move it into your chest, allowing it to open up your heart, open up every single side of your heart. That's right. Knowing that it's safe, good, and right to allow this blue energy to flood in. That's right. And as it moves down your body, filling each organ and each muscle, each strand of DNA, RNA, all the way down to your epigenetics, moving deeper and deeper and deeper as it moves down, down, down. That's right. Moving down your abdomen and your back to your hips, moving down your legs to your knees, your ankles and your feet, filling your entire body with this blue, beautiful, healing energy. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale out, Move that blue energy to create a big bubble all around you, about 6 feet all around you, holding your entire body in this peaceful, loving blue energy bubble, allowing it to move deeper and deeper on a cellular level, putting your body in the most beautiful, relaxed state, letting your body know that it's safe and good and right to feel this blessed emotion of peace, restoration, and joy and love, vibrating and pulsating in each and every cell of your body. That's right. And if at any moment you need to feel peace, all you have to do is connect to this blue energy bubble and allow this state to go deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, I want to bring your attention, your awareness inside of your body, all the way down, all the way within the very, very core of your body. And I want to bring your attention back to that conversation we were having earlier, that place where you felt like I'm not worthy of being loved. I want you to recognize there's a place in your body where these emotions stem from originally. And I want you, first impression, to place your hand on this area.
Do you need to see where that is?
Yeah, keep your eyes closed though.
Um,
I don't need to see it.
oh, okay.
You just let me know that you've got it.
I've got it.
Okay. And first impression, what color is that?
The area of my body?
Yes. Where these emotions are stored, what color is it?
Oh, like a peach orange color.
Okay. Go into the center of that peachy orange, all the way to the center. And I want you to notice as you move to the center that reflecting out from that peachy orange color, projecting out from your body is a screen. And that screen is as big as an IMAX screen. And on that screen, as you allow it to get clearer and clearer and clearer, you recognize, notice, and identify that this was the first time you ever felt these emotions. So allow that screen to get clearer and clearer till you can identify it and let me know when you've got it.
Okay.
First impression, how old are you in this memory?
Around 5.
5.
Maybe a little bit older. Yeah.
Okay. And are you with someone or are you alone?
Alone.
And can you identify where you are?
An old apartment that we lived in.
Mm-hmm. Can you identify what room you're in this old apartment?
It was a dining room.
Mm-hmm. So you're alone in the dining room of this old apartment. Can you become aware of what's happening in this moment for your 5-year-old self?
I don't know. Like I got caught doing something, but I don't remember what it like.
I see. Okay. So she got caught doing something wrong. Is that what it feels like?
Yeah.
I see. So I want you to tune in. In fact, I want you to go all the way into the center of this peachy orange bubble that your 5-year-old self is sitting in. I want you to go all the way inside of it. And this is going to be much like threading the needle. You're going to move through that color until it's completely dissolved. So I need you to let her know that you came back here, back into time to be with her in this moment. And I want you to take on all her feelings. I want you to let her know that you're going to feel this for her because these emotions were too big for her to take on at that age, but that you're going to do that for her here and now. So I want you to scoop her up in your arms. And I want you to look deep into her eyes. What is she feeling right here in this moment?
Scared.
She's scared. What else is she feeling?
Confused.
She's confused. What else?
Yeah, just scared and confused, not understanding because everything felt like it was okay. And then all of a sudden it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. What's not okay?
It's the best way for me to describe it. Like something happened, but I don't know what. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. What does she feel happened?
Something inappropriate with my dad's brother, my uncle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
I think in that moment, that was the first moment that I realized it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm. So what does she feel confused about?
Well, that she was being told that she was a good girl, and now she's being told she's not a good girl.
Who's telling her that she's not a good girl?
My parents, both of them. I don't remember which one. It may have even been another family member. I don't know. And then after a while, it just became all of them because everybody knows everything when things happen.
Mm-hmm. What is she believing about herself in this moment?
Dirty.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know that young me really knew what shame was, but I know I felt it.
Mm-hmm. What else is she feeling or believing about herself in this moment?
Yeah, that, I'm a disappointment.
She believes she's a disappointment.
Uh-huh.
What else is she believing about herself in this moment?
I mean, that, you know what? I just wanted to get away. I didn't want to be there anymore. I think I was feeling that at the moment. I just wanted it to stop.
What else is she believing about herself in this moment?
That,
Stay contained. I want you to keep your eyes shut. I want you to not I don't, when you open your eyes, you're giving yourself this here perspective of you now. But I want you to tap into her because she didn't have your vocabulary.
yeah,
She felt things and could not. She was confused. And she was scared and she was hurt. And she needs to be heard. She needs to be felt. She needs to be understood. And this is her opportunity to have all of those things right here in this moment. So I want you to feel for her. What is she feeling in this moment?
I'm scared. I'm just scared. I don't know what's going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm scared because I know it's one of my parents, and if the other one finds out, and knowing, like I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't want my uncle to get in trouble because I'm scared. I'm just scared
Why doesn't she want her uncle to get in trouble?
because she loves him.
Mm-hmm. So she felt like she had to hide this because she didn't want him to get in trouble.
I don't think I knew I didn't think I had to hide it. I didn't think it was anything that was being hidden until my mom was upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
Or whoever it was. I guess it was my mom. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I want you to pick her up in your arms and I want you to look deep into her eyes. And I want you to tell her everything that she needs to hear from you in this moment, starting with, this isn't your fault.
This isn't your fault.
Mm-hmm. What else do you need to tell her in this moment?
Sorry that you had to go through this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to feel this. Let me shut my door just in case. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for that.
That's okay.
Um,
So look deeply in her eyes and I want you to tell her everything that she needs to hear from you in this moment.
I'm really sorry that you had to go through this. And I'm really, really sorry
Mm-hmm.
that I couldn't keep you safe. And I want you to know it's not your fault.
Keep going. I want you to tell her everything that she needs to hear from you in this moment.
You are beautiful and you are a kind person. And no matter what, this doesn't mean that you're broken or you're ugly or you're damaged. So when things get hard, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to feel it. And I would want to tell her, oh God, I don't know. Just don't be afraid to love somebody just because this happened.
Mm-hmm. What color is that that bubble that she's in? What color is it now?
It's like, I don't know, like a cloudy gray.
Mm-hmm. I want you to see that in that energy bubble that she's sitting in, there's a bunch of dark bubbles. And we're going to reach in and grab those dark bubbles out one by one. And these dark bubbles represent all of those limiting beliefs that she's holding on to. So this is where I'm going to have you physically reach out with your hand and pull out the very first bubble you see. Now this bubble says, I am dirty. I want you to take it and I want you to throw it behind you as hard as you can. I want you to shatter that so that she doesn't have it in her field any longer. That's right. We're going to take them out one by one. Throw it behind you. Shatter it. There you go. I want you to reach in and grab the next one. This one's I'm damaged. I want you to take that and I want you to slam it behind you. That's right. Shatter it. And I want you to reach in and grab the next one. This one's I'm ugly. I want you to take that. I want you to slam it back there. Shatter it. That's right. I want you to reach in and grab the next one. This one is I'm a disappointment. I want you to take it. I want you to shatter it. That's right. Reach in, grab the next one. What's this one?
Worthless.
Yes. Throw it. Reach in, grab the next one. This one's I'm not worthy of love. I want you to take it. I want you to shatter it. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, reach in, grab the next one. Ooh, that one was a big one. Okay, what's this one?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't need to know what it is. Just take it and shatter it. Throw it behind you. Now I want you to reach in and grab all the other bubbles that are left. I want you to reach in and grab them all at once. Pull them all out. And you're going to throw them all behind you. That's right. Throw them all behind you at once. That's right. Now, what color is her bubble that she's sitting in now?
there's some pink hues. And
Beautiful. Now we're going to give her the new beliefs, the new set of beliefs that she needs to set her up to live the kind of life that she loves, starting with, I am so lovable. I am so worthy of all the love that I desire. In fact, I am pure love. I came to this life, to this planet for a purpose. And I'm so worthy. I'm so worthy simply because I exist, not because of anything that I do, but because of who I be and the light I bring. What else do you want to give to her to carry on with her for the rest of her life?
I'll be right down. I'll be down. Confidence. Self, like pure self-confidence, self-love, commitment to well-being,
I want you to look into her eyes and I want you to tell her these new beliefs that you're installing in her field. Starting with the I ams, make them personalized to her so that she knows it's not just some generalized thing, but it's something that she gets to hold on to. It's who she gets to be. This is her new identity that you're choosing for her right here in this moment. I want you to tell her how fucking special she is, that she came to this planet at this time with all of her beautiful giftings that she forgot about. I want you to let her know that these giftings are special. It's what she came to bring the world, that this light that she carries with her is meant to be shown. It's meant to shine. That her voice was never meant to be quieted or hushed, but she was meant to be big and bold and electrifying with this gorgeous energy that she emits. No one else has it. It's just hers. And I want you to let her know that she has all the permission from you to shine that light fully. She's not going to hide it anymore. She's not going to dull it because it makes everyone else uncomfortable. No, she's not going to give a fuck if it blinds everyone else around her because she came to shine her light so bright. And it is not up to her to make everyone else accept it. No, she gets to be it.
Yeah.
I want you to give her permission to shine that light so bright, to be her fullest, most authentic, richest, blessed self, that she's not going to turn it down for anyone anymore.
Yeah.
Is she believing any of the stuff that you're telling her?
She wants to. She wants to.
Ask her what's holding her back from receiving this.
Fear of disappointing again.
And can you ask her if she's willing to let go of this idea that she came here to please everyone? Can she let go of the idea that she came here to please anyone else?
Yeah.
She can let that go?
Yeah.
Okay. Is anything else standing in the way of her receiving this message?
I don't think so.
Okay, what color is her bubble now?
Purple.
That's right. I want you to make that purple bubble bigger.
Yeah.
I want you to make that color shine more intense, more brightly. I want you to turn up the intensity on her bright purple light all the way up. I want you to turn it to a 10, a 20, a 30, a 50, a 2,000, a 12 million. I want you to turn it up full frequency. And I want you to feel the intensity of her bright light as it moves out from her, like the sun just emanates from her big, juicy, beautiful, loving heart. That's right. That's right. And I want you to see it growing and growing and growing until it extends all the way around the world. That's right. That's right. And when you know you couldn't stop it if you tried, I want you to shrink her down to the size of a postage stamp or smaller. With your hands, I want you to shrink her all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. That's right. And when she's the size of a postage stamp or smaller, I want you to place her in your heart. Open up your heart, put her in, breathe her in. That's right. Exhale out. Feel that pulsating, bright purple light emanating from right there inside her, inside of your heart. That's right. Shining out from you. She is you. You are her. You're forever connected. Feel that intensity. Take a deep breath in, coming back into the moment, back into the room, back into your body, wiggling your fingers and toes and batting your eyes open when you're ready. How do you feel?
That was a lot.
Yeah, it's quantum healing, baby. We go deep, but guess what? There's nothing more effective that I've found. So it is. And you opened up quite a bit and you're going to be detoxing the rest of the day. So lots of water.
Okay.
There might be more emotions because you kept getting interrupted.
I know.
Yeah. So usually that's why I say, ideally a lock on the door is best
I'm
because
gonna do that next time. So I have a work from home job, and I usually like, oh, do my calls down there. And I specifically said I'm doing this call in my room. You would think they wouldn't interrupt. So now I'm just gonna have to
it's just,
specific.
yeah, it's just funny. It's like an energetic thing because what we do is so powerful that I've had dogs come in and I've had
Yeah,
animals, kids. It's like if the doors aren't locked, someone's coming in
yeah,
to mess with the energy because it is very intense energy. But I
yeah.
will tell you what you did today was really big. You detoxed a fuck ton out of your system.
Yeah, I think I feel like I was just gonna say I didn't like I kind of feel a little tired, but I
Uh-huh.
was like afraid to say it.
No, you could totally say it. It's hard to know too if there's no interruptions. It's hard to know. You probably feel a little bit lighter is usually
Yeah,
someone's first experience, but you
yeah,
should feel a little exhausted because we moved a lot of
yeah,
energy.
yeah.
If you think about pain as just stuck energy in the body, that's all it is.
Right, right,
And
exactly.
so when we tapped into the pain and we moved it out, it's like it's a lot of movement in your field.
Yeah. I
So
just
it's
finished listening to The Body Keeps the Score. So
yes.
that's yeah.
Love that book.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we move it, it's why you probably feel exhausted. A salt bath would be really great,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like you got a lot more pain to come out. So I think you just need to let yourself sit there and cry for as
Yeah.
long as it takes.
Yeah. For sure. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So give yourself permission to do that. And yeah, I'd love, you might be processing over the next 3 days. Pay attention to your dreams.
Okay.
Pay attention to what comes up in the next 3 days
Okay.
as you're processing through this. And I would love any feedback that you have after you
Okay.
process through or what came up for you, or
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, for sure.
I would love some
Absolutely.
feedback. And if you
Yeah.
want to, obviously this is just step one. If you want to go any deeper, if this seems like it would, then reach out to me.
Okay.
We could
All
talk
right.
about what
Thank
that
you.
could look like. But yeah, you'll
Yeah.
be processing for today.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. I appreciate this. And I wish you many blessings yourself on your journey for all of this. This is really great for women to find an outlet when it's not that easy to find, therapy. So even just this little bit is good and
Yes.
healing.
My goal is that it's just people's first step so that
Absolutely.
they
Yep.
realize what they get to look at because oftentimes even on our healing journey there's so much more to uncover. It's a lifetime
And
of
you have to
uncover.
find what works, and not one thing is going to work. It might need to be a combination of,
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, appreciate
Yes,
it.
darling.
All
Well,
right.
you have a
Thank you.
wonderful day
You
and
too.
we'll stay in touch.
You got it.
Bye.